in some accounts, we have had people report that you can't actually see the copy in the ads. And so what I mean by that is what you would previously do. And I'm gonna take you guys into an actual ad set here inside of the account where you can see we've got some of our ads from the Evolve and Origins ad account here. So let me just go ahead and filter by selection. And what you'll notice here is in this breakdown tool, you will find something called text, right? And so if I select this text, you'll notice that there's this glitch where it just doesn't show. Now, this happens in some ad accounts and not all of them, because in a lot of our accounts, we can still see it, but this is obviously a glitch that is not ideal, because how are you supposed to be able to see which headlines and which texts are actually performing well if it's not showing in the breakdown function? Well, that's why we use a tool like Atria. And as you can see here for this client specifically, we could see we have a report that shows us our top performing copies. And so for this brand specifically, what we'll actually do is we'll always filter by spend to just see what copies are actually performing best. And so this one here specifically, 30 plus rats caught in a single night. This is not a typo, blah, 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 blah. You can see how much spend that this ad is getting. And this is how we know what our top copy is, okay? And so if you are confused of like, I don't know what my top copy is and I can't find it, we use a tool called Atria. Again, this is a paid tool and obviously it's a little bit extra, and I know it's just not ideal for everyone. What I would say is once you get to the point where you're doing $500 to $1,000 a day, this is very important. Now, for those of you that are obviously running native ads, you guys have probably seen my video on that. If you haven't, it's on the channel. But this is very important for those of you that are running native ads as well, to better understand what copies are actually performing from a spend level as well as a ROAS level. And then we will do the exact same thing for headlines. So again, we come in here and we will filter by spend to be able to see, hey, what headlines are getting the highest amount of spend and the best ROAS? Well, you can see it right here. This headline is used in 36 ads. And so this is one of our top performing headlines. And so this is how we're kind of going over this problem of not being able to see the breakdown. Again, Meta is always making changes. It's just how it is. And sometimes they magically appear again. Like I remember you used to not be able to see purchases by gender, and now they added that back so you could see it again. So it's constantly changing, which is why I try to make these updated videos. But the point is we use Atria to be able to see what headlines are performing and what copy is performing. So that way, when we go to launch our 322s, we have a better understanding of what is actually working.